Hello. So I picked up another revolver. I'm getting the burnout of 9mm, so I like revolvers. So this is a Heritage Roscoe, and it's a neat gun. Now, it was pretty inexpensive. This was 300, made by Heritage, which is owned by Taurus, and you'll see that in a second when I pull it out. So that's in the bag, and of course I cut that off already. It comes with the instruction, a little warning thing, and of course a lock, which is kind of funny because some of these guns are coming with locks and some of them are not. So but anyway, this is the and it's got a little disc thingy in there. So these were designed to be a throwback to the 20s, 30s, and 40s, the little stub nose 38 specials. So this was before they had big 357 Magnums and all that. Well, in the 40s they did. They kind of came. I think 35. I think is when the 357 Magnum was, invented. But anyways, this is like a little 38. Now they come in 2 or 3 inch barrels. So, and it's a steel frame instead of composite like aluminum or something. So let's get the weight on it. And it's 22 ounces. And as you can see, it's empty. It's a 5-shot revolver, 38 special. And it says it'll do plus Ps. Now that's another weird thing is the barrel. I'm looking for 38 special to see the caliber, and it's underneath there. Usually they put it like alongside it, but for some reason they put it underneath. And this is something that's kind of unusual because usually they have something to hold it up there. This one has something down there. You got a second latch there, and then this one, which is normal. So let's do the trigger pull. So single action. Well, it was pretty heavy, 6 pounds. We'll see about double action now. This is always a pain to do. 11 pounds, 8 ounces. So it is a heavy trigger. But, it's heavy, but it's smooth. You can see how it says Taurus Arms, made in Brazil. So it is a Taurus, basically, but it's branded under the Heritage Firearms. The nice thing about Heritage is, like, this grip came with this one. They do have fancier grips, which the store got one with the fancier grips, like, a couple weeks after I got this. So, oh well. But they had got them in, and I saw them, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen any of these yet. So I bought it. And it was $300. So for a little 38 stub nose, $300 is a pretty good price. It's nice and shiny. It looks nice and everything. So I did like the looks of it. So I ended up getting it. The sights on it are just the slot with the, not the blade on the front. So let's take it out to the range and see how it does. We're out here with the Heritage Roscoe, chambered in 38 special. It's kind of a throwback to the old 20s to 40s revolvers. And the ammo I'm going to use is 38 special 158 grain ammo corp. I have not used these guys before, so hopefully they're pretty good. I just happen to have a couple boxes. So let's see how she shoots. Now, it actually shoots really smooth for a 38 stub nose. I mean, it's a 3-inch barrel, but still, it's a very small gun. It's like a J-frame revolver, so for the size of it and the amount of recoil, it shoots pretty good. So let's put another cylinder through and see how she does.
All right, Eric, thank you. Good to see you. Yeah.
Any day at the range is a good day. A bad day at the range beats any good day at work.
Well, no problems or hiccups or anything. And like I said, she shoots actually really smooth for a little tiny gun like that. So again, this is the Heritage Arms Roscoe, which is made by Taurus. So have a nice day. So out at the range, I was actually pretty impressed. So that was on camera. That was a couple cylinders on camera. And then I did, this was like slow fire, 15 rounds. These are at 10 yards. And that was a pretty good grouping for, you know, a 3-inch barrel at 10 yards. So I'm pretty impressed by the accuracy of this little revolver, because usually it's you can hit the whole paper, but they don't group as nice as, I mean, that's a pretty good grouping, other than like one flyer there. But so I was definitely impressed by the accuracy for it. I had zero problems. It worked great. Everything about it was great. The handle is kind of small, and you know, the trigger, it's hard to do like your finger on, you know, the front pads. So I ended up doing like that because it was just easier to pull the trigger. But it's got a nice stage thing, because usually when I shoot, I like, or I'll bring it in, and then when I'm trying to be accurate, unless I pull the hammer back. But so the size of the groups are small, but it was designed to be, you know, back in the 20s to 40s era, you know, like the private eye type things, or the detectives or whatever. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. I love the revolvers. I love the old revolvers. I love the fact that they remade it and stuff, and that it, you know, it's got the nice finish and everything, and even better that it shoots nice. So again, this is the Heritage Roscoe. You know, Heritage over my Taurus, but still. So if you're looking for just a neat little stub nose revolver, look at one of these. Hopefully you have a nice night, and hopefully you enjoyed the video.